Today on Team Takedown, we are doing the first player of the month on FC24. It is James Maddison. He looked absolutely cracked. Make sure you go get your coins from u4gm.com. Their link is down in the description. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a nice, cheeky discount. Cards are flying up at the moment. I bought Alex Morgan in yesterday's episode on Friday night, and she's now up to 60,000 coins when I bought her for 20. She's tripled in price. It's absolutely nutty, so you're probably going to want to go get those coins. Maddison Jack, tell me about him. What are we saying, lads?
Well, he's absolutely flying in real life, obviously. And on this game, do you know what? I've said it in my video. The player of the month in the very first week of FIFA is usually one to do. Because they usually stay like, yeah, a pretty relevant card for a good while. I can kind of see James Maddison getting some more informs though. That is the only question I would raise with completing this. Yeah. Purely based on his form and just the way Spurs are flying at the moment. I think, you know, that it's just inevitable it's going to happen. But he's actually quite affordable. You can get fodder quite easily. You know, you can get a lot of packs as well through grinding objectives and stuff. So I don't think it's a pass. I think you should complete this one. Yeah,
I think this is one that is like, it's 100%, especially since most people could be running Prem teams. Right, I mean, he's like upper tier stats for a centre attack in mid, I think.
Yes.
Centre mid, he may be a little bit lacking. But yeah, you can even chuck him out at right mid, and I think he'll do a job with 4-star. It's just a no-brainer. Jack, how are you finding FC24? What's the vibe, mate?
In terms of menus, I'm still getting used to it because it's actually, it's almost like the other way around, isn't it, with some stuff?
You're trying to break
use R2 for stuff you used to use L2 for.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there's a bit of that. I actually do quite like how you do actually have to press in L3 to like get to certain aspects of like your squad screen. I quite like that. Gameplay, I'm actually really liking it because for some reason I'm able to carry out passes which in FIFA 23 I would not have been able to carry out, so I've got a bit more confidence in my players now. I don't know, I feel like just the ball, the way the ball moves, the trajectory, it's probably a lot more realistic, even though we're used to it being different. They have added a bit more real life aspect, haven't they?
Play was really overturned quite quickly in old FIFAs. Like, it almost felt like if you played a pass that was, you could see the line of the pass, but it was quite tight to your opponent's defender. Your opponent's defender would always intercept it. It was almost like you played a poor pass on purpose so the defender could intercept it. But this year, it actually feels like you can play those riser type passes. So I think pass and move is the groove this year. Let's say it that way.
Definitely.
I guess, mate, first thing we need to do, because we're not doing any wheels, we're not doing any packs or anything like that at the start of FIFA, guys. We'll bring those in later on in the year in Team Takedown. We're just going to go straight into the formation. So do you have a formation in mind, Jack? Do you have it on the screen?
I do have a formation in mind, mate, yes.
I also have a formation in mind. Do you want to ask me a question or have a straight up guess at my formation? You'll get an extra question if you do straight up guess it. I'll
have a straight up guess and I'll say 4-3-1-2.
I've not gone 4-3-1-2. I've gone 4-4-1-1.
Nice. Yeah. So is he playing cam or centre mid?
No, he's centre mid because this has got a centre forward in it. I might play him at right mid, but at the moment I'm planning to play him at centre mid. For you, mate, I will say, do you have a 4-3-3 variant? I
do, mate. Yes.
Which one's the Jack one? I think you'd probably try and be funny early on in the year, won't he? I'm gonna have to say the 4th.
That's correct, mate.
Wanted to try that James Maddison at cam, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I could have played him anywhere, really, in the central midfield, but yeah.
No, you'll have to play him at centre mid or right mid in a 3-1-4-2 now, mate.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
We're off to a flyer. Right, guys, we're going to go away. We're going to build a 2-league, 2-nation minimum hybrid around this James Maddison. Every player has to have full chemistry. You're allowed 1 hero or icon in your squad. Other than that, it's pretty much fair game. So if you want to see the teams we're about to build, keep on watching. But if you don't want to see them so you can play along with the main element of Team Takedown, which is the guessing stage, then look away now and wait for me to say look back. So look away. Okay, there are 2 teams on the screen for your viewing pleasure, guys. Simply just remember who's in there because we're about to remove them. We're about to go get into some guessing. And if you were looking away, return those eyes to the screen because we are ready to get into it. Jack, as the guest, you're going to get to go first. There's 13 rounds of guessing. Each round of guessing consists of 2 yes or no questions on a certain position that you've selected, and then a guess. If you get the player right from your guess, you get to give me a bronze, and you get another go up to a maximum of 3 in a row. If you get it wrong, it's my turn. Where would you like to start, sir?
I will start at your right centre mid.
Yes, sir.
Please. I'm going to say, are they English?
No.
Do they play in the Premier League?
No.
They do not play in the Premier League. Brilliant.
No.
Just try and be a bit logical about this. So I'm going to think of some players that essentially Spurs have, which then you could use to link off into other leagues.
Yeah.
So let's go here and let's say, have you got Pedri?
I don't. And I'm going to block it.
Of course you are.
I'm going to go for your goalie.
Okay.
I'm going to say, are they English?
No.
Do they play in the Premier League?
No.
I'm going to say Manuel Neuer.
Close, mate. To Stegen.
Ooh, it's German. Looking pretty German out here.
Oh, that's close. Okay. I will go for your right midfield and I'll say, do they play in the Prem?
No.
Okay. When I asked the Prem, we're referring to the men's Prem, right? And
yes,
if we're asking for women's leagues, we'll ask specifically for women's
yes,
leagues.
You
just
have
for
to do.
clarification.
You have to be specific about
Okay.
women's leagues.
I'm going to say, are they in a women's league?
They are in a women's league. Yes.
Okay. Doesn't really do much for me. She's not good going forward, is she? And for a right midfielder, looking at that Neville. But I just, yeah. I'm going to say, have you got Chloe Kelly?
I don't know. I've got Lauren James.
I was looking at her card recently and I thought, do you know what? How expensive is she, first of all?
I think 15k.
Yeah, it's pretty about what I'd expect. Surprised she's got 28 defending though. No? Does she not play right back for England?
Eventually, I don't know.
I'm certain she's played right back for England. Maybe she plays right mid. I don't know, like her card suggests, but I don't know. Yeah, cool, mate.
Right.
Nice one.
I'm gonna go for your CDM. I'm gonna say, are they English?
Yes.
Are they a man?
No.
I'm gonna say, do you have Walsh?
Yes.
Straight on there. Straight in there, like swimwear. Right. Let's have a little look.
Are they a man?
Are they? I just needed to know if they were or not.
I've never heard it. I've never heard it in Team Takedown.
Well, you said, are they from a women's league? You might as well just say, are they a woman?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. But like, it just yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. It's weird.
It's like another question now you've got to ask before you get to the finer details of a player.
Yes, agreed. I think it's kind of interesting because it makes Team Takedown harder and easier in the same respect, I think.
Yeah.
Because there's more players to pick from. But equally, like...
We'll learn links and stuff throughout the year, though. Like, players that work well with other whatever, so...
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's have a little look. German Prem, what we got? I'm going to go for your left striker. And say, are they in the Premier League?
Yes.
Okay. Are they English or from Spurs?
No.
I'm going to say we've got Kai Havertz.
No. I do not. And I'm going to block.
Fair enough. Right, okay. Quickly write down what we found out about that. A Prem player that's not English, Spurs, or Havertz?
Okay. I'm going to go for your centre forward, mate.
Okay.
Do they play in the men's or women's Premier League?
No.
Do they play in Serie A or La Liga?
No.
Kolo Muani.
I don't have Timo the Dreamo Werner, mate.
Timo the Dreamo Werner. Okay, well, I was, looking in the right place initially.
I'm going to go for your left centre mid.
Okay.
I'm going to ask, do they play for Barcelona?
No.
Do they play for Spurs?
Yes.
I'm going to say, is it Bentancur?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm coming up against Darwin Núñez. Holy smokes, that's going to be his left striker, I reckon. I feel like that block was... Because I've got a lot of information. It's Prem, it's not English, it's not Spurs, and it's not Kai Havertz. Which meant that I feel like it was a niche nation striker, and he's probably the best of those that are affordable. And you do support Liverpool. Unfortunate for you. I don't think there's anyone really to worry. I need to think about this German player. Where are you getting the German from? Maybe you've got Havertz at right striker? Let's have a look at your right striker. And I'll say, do they play in either of the Spanish top divisions, so women's and men's?
No.
Okay. Are they English or play for Spurs?
No.
Oh, I've actually left myself in a really bad spot here because now I've got to flip between Kai Havertz and Darwin Núñez. You might have Darwin Núñez at right striker now. But it makes more sense for it to be Kai Havertz at right striker because I've already asked for him at the left. Or if I get this, if I've got this right and I've flipped it round the wrong way and not asked the right questions, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Very upset. I've got to say it based on percentages. Do you have Kai Havertz?
No.
Oh, don't say it's Darwin Núñez.
I've got Darwin Núñez.
No! Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, assumptions will ruin your life. Oh no, that is
I love
so bad. You must have been absolutely sweating there. You were sweating.
Yeah, because usually you go, oh no, screw it, we're going to go for the better player. And like, oh. But today you're based off percentages, which, do you know what, the logic was there, but it's madness.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll go for your striker, mate.
Okay.
Do they play in the Bundesliga?
Yes.
Do they play for Leipzig?
Yes.
There's no way you was going to try and do me dirty with an Openda and Werner double up top, was it? Are you mental? Is that the only other player that can play there? Just double check I'm not missing out on some like mad cheap beast or something. But no, it does look like. Have you got Openda, mate?
Not anymore, I don't.
Lovely stuff.
Dear. Oh dear.
Beautiful. Okay, so that's good news. Right centre mid. Have you? Were you bantering earlier when you said you didn't do Kevin De Bruyne? And would that have given away your striker? It probably would have actually, wouldn't it? Eventually. But I will just double check quickly if there's any other Belgian kind of centre mids or CDMs that I could be missing out on. Any Belgian players in general? Not really that I can see right now. Thought there might have been like a women's, a player for Chelsea's women's, which was like Belgian or something. just because of their link with Reece James. But, all right, mate, I am going to go for your left midfield. I will say, are they Belgian?
They are not.
Okay. Do they play in the women's or the men's Prem?
Yes.
Have you got Sterling?
I don't know. I've got Super Jack, mate. I'm gonna beat you with yourself.
Super Jack. Okay.
Super Jack. He actually reminds me, after they won the treble, and he basically went on a week's bender. I just imagine that's what you're like with the Jurgens. You and your boys out there in Malia or Magaluf, wherever the hell it is.
Maybe back in 2017 when I had about 18 holidays a year, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that, Jack. The holiday Jack. Now we've got UK renovation project Jack instead.
Yeah, not wrong.
Right, okay. I've completely lost my train of thought of what I was going to do. I guess I'll go for your left mid. And I'll say, do they play... I just don't understand where this, where the German link is for you. Oh, yeah. Would you use the who? Probably not. Kara? Maybe. Looks a little bit bad. I'll be using Carrius. I'll be using Leno. Yeah, I guess go left mid. And I'm just going to say, do they play for Barcelona? Either Barcelona teams? No, okay. They play for Liverpool?
No.
I don't really know what to say here. You've kind of already got English cover. It doesn't mean you haven't got more. I don't think that you're going to have another Spurs play because you're trying to avoid that like the plague. But I don't really know, to be honest. There's nothing really that I'm like, oh man, I've got to say that. Really, anything that I'm like, I've got to say that one, Chief. Because it's a funny old world we live in, mate. I'll just say, have you got Grealish?
No. I have got...
I say Sterling.
Adeyemi.
Oh, okay. Now, wow. Now we're on to something. Now you might be in a... You better hope you get a lot of picks in the next couple of rounds, mate, because we might be onto something. We might be onto you, sir.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I will say... I'll go for your right back, mate.
Okay. This is round 11, so you get... Oh, actually, is it more than 11? It might be more than 11.
Do they play in the men's Premier League?
No. This is actually round number 12, Jack, so if you get this, you get the last round.
Do they play in the women's Premier League?
Yes.
Neville is so obvious, in my opinion. So, because of that Chelsea link, and because you are in the Bundesliga, and you still need quite a bit of chemistry, there is this lady called Lawrence, who is Canadian, and looks very, very good. And obviously, there's a very well-known Canadian left-back in the men's Bundesliga. So I feel like I've got to go and say, have you got Lawrence at right-back?
Don't. I've got Alex Scott.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right. Now, where do I want to go in your team?
That would have been sick, though, by the way.
Look at your team. I feel like right mid would probably be the easiest to guess out of all these positions. So I'm going to go for the right mids. I'm going to say, do they play for Barcelona?
No.
Right. Just going to quickly look at right mids that can play for Dortmund. Hopefully there'll be one.
Alex Scott? What? Who does Alex Scott play for?
She's a hero, mate.
Oh, for flip's sake.
Oh, there's more than one right mid. That is so frustrating. There's two. Do I just send it? I'm going to say, Jack, I think I'm sending it here. I'm just going to say it right mid. Do you have Brandt?
No.
Do you have Marlon?
Yes.
Ah, we got him there. Right, nice. Did a good job on your midfield, but you have left me without an attacker, you rubbish man. What have you done that for? I've got no attackers. Oh dear, I never really cracked into defence, which is what I like to do when you got a free back, but it is what it is. I'll run you through my squad, mate. We have Alex Scott, obviously, at right back. We got Coble in goal. Emre Can at right centre back, who I'm expected to find in your team potentially. Luke Shaw. We then have Grimaldo at left back. The player I hid at right centre mid was Wirtz. And then, yeah, you know the rest.
Very nice, mate. I have got, obviously, ter Stegen in goal. Centre-backs of Inform Hummels, Inigo Martinez, and then also Marta. Marta Torreon from the Women's Barcelona League team. Then we got Walsh, obviously, at CDM. You know Benton Kerr was at left centre mid and Maddison at right. Marlon at right midfield. Left midfield at Adiemi. And then, yeah, obviously Darwin Núñez was at right striker, and it probably makes sense now, but I've got Cody Gakpo at left. Yeah. I thought Gakpo was right on the list. Him and also Jota right up there for me. Yeah.
You can have, mate, for CDM, Wu Yu Hang, lovely looking Chinese fella. At centre mid, you can have Stargy. You can have Dargy. And then at right mid, you can have... Oof, I don't know. You can have... He's got really bad defending. Fernandez. Not Bruno Fernandez. His name is Sweden Fernandez. But he's Indian. Not to get confused. Is there anyone in particular you'd like me to have at striker?
I am going to give you a bit of a throwback here.
Okay.
I'm going to give you Finch. That's right. Finch.
What rating is
I was waiting for you to scream Finch then. He's 51 rated.
Oh, right. Yeah, got you. Nice. I like that, actually. Throw it back to old Jake there. Love that. Yeah. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, guys, we've got our teams. We're going to go buy them up, bronze them up, and then we'll meet you in the game. Done me there. Let's go.
Oof. Darwin Núñez has got his first goal.
Finish it. Oh, we're back to level.
Should have done better there. I panicked.
What's going on here? Oh, you've done me.
Oh,
Flipping
it's nice.
Man.
It's nice from Maddison.
Oh, no.
It's beautiful.
No, come on. Ah, Chesney. Well done, mate. Backstick that one. Con Jack Grealish. Yes. Oh, we got one. All right. Come on, win it. Blow the whistle. Oh, it's going to be a draw, guys. It's going to be the first double discards of the year. One for me, one for Jack. Holy smokes. I don't look forward to this. Oh, dear. Okay. Of course, the bronzes do correspond to the players that they were before. Little bit nervous here, Jack. Do have like 150k and Alex Scott on the line, so not overly excited for this one. Have you shuffled your team?
Yes, I'm ready.
You want to go first or second?
I will go first, mate.
On then.
You had the
4-1-1. Yeah.
4-1-1. I'll go. Goalkeeper.
Emre Can, you get a little chunk of change there, 12,500 coins. It's alright, it's not the end of the world. For you, mate, you were in the 3-1-4-2. I will go for that left centre back.
That is Marta Torreira, the Barcelona centre back.
Is she worth anything?
Mate. Not really, like 2,000 coins, mate. Not even 1,500.
Fair enough. I'm going to quick sell mine, so there we go, guys. He is gone. You want to quick sell yours as well, Jack?
Yes, absolutely. I am doing that.
No one's going to worry about that. It's 1,000 coins. All right, well, there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching today's Team Takedown. If you have enjoyed and you'd like to see another episode around Alex Morgan, well, then just click right here.